At the official table this evening, on your main clock is Mr. Lana McNeil. Jackaluli takes care of the 35-second clock.
Hello, Franklin sports fans. Welcome to Concord Carlisle High School, located in Lawrence, Massachusetts, for this latest girls varsity basketball matchup. Your Franklin Panthers are on the road tonight to face off against the Central Catholic Raiders. Franklin comes into this game having played in the round of 32 matchup against the Taunton Tigers. Franklin taking that game by an overwhelming lead of 45-27. Central Catholic, for their part, played in their round of 32 match against Algonquin Regional, winning that game 64-45. And with Central Catholic seeded number 8 in this tournament bracket, Franklin seeded number 9. That's the reason for Franklin being on the road tonight. Gameplay just about to get underway, and here we go. CC comes up with it to start off this game. Deep three, that show is gonna just miss, but CC gets the rebound. And CC will be called for a travel. So to inbound the ball for the Panthers is gonna be Mallory Santos, number 10. She's gonna get it to number 23, El Bonacci. And Franklin just contents in moving this ball around a little bit. Good ball movement, a deep three. That one's gonna be overshot. CC comes back with it. CC now with the ball. That's 24, Lily Phillips, who passes it on. Shot there is gonna be a little bit on the wild side. CC with a shot right there, and for 2. So CC will go to the line for a potential third point right here. This is number 12, Carrie Finneran, senior guard and forward at Central Catholic. So CC starts the game off with a 3-0 lead so far. As Franklin tries to get it inbounds, they're immediately double teamed. That's going to force a top. That's going to force a little tie up there, a jump ball, but it's going to stay Franklin ball. Franklin gets it inbound again. And yes, CC is playing some tight D right now as Franklin tries to move the ball downward. No one there to keep that ball in play. So that's going to automatically turn it back over to the Raiders. Raiders with a D pass right there. They're going to keep it in possession here as they make their way to the basket in the paint. That's going to be good for 2. So yeah, CC doing a lot of double teaming here. And it is almost throwing Franklin off of their proper gameplay here. Shot here for 3, and she's going to get fouled. Shot's going to be no good, but she will go to the foul line for 3. And this is number 5, Chloe Fales. So Fales at the line for 2. First shot is good. That gets Franklin on the board with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Second shot is good. Third shot is good. She is 3 for 3 at the line. CC very quickly moving that ball down court, and they get the layup for 2. Franklin finding themselves having to move that ball very, very quickly, but it's not going to work out in their favor. CC takes it right back and they are going to be fouled.
That falls on number 11, Laura Easy.
Didn't get the team number for CC, but first shot is good. Sounds like it was Lily Phillips. Second shot is no good, and Franklin initially gets the rebound, but CC is going to make them stumble over it as they drive that ball to the hoop. That shot's no good. Franklin with the rebound as they slowly start moving it down court. Franklin driving it to the hoop. They can't get it to go for two, but they do get the rebound. So that's a good shot for two, a nice little layup there. CC trying to move it downfield. Some very quick ball movement here, and a good shot there by number 5, Anila Quo, who can't get the basket to drop, but she is going to be fouled. So a lot of fouls going on in this first 3 minutes of this round of 16 basketball game. Quo's first shot is no good. Franklin bringing in number 20, Kaylee Fernandez. Oop, there's going to actually be a timeout called. So, quick timeout here as Coach John Layton for the Franklin Panthers is probably seeing that the Central Catholic Raiders have gotten his players a little bit flustered right here. They're trying to keep themselves in the game right here. They are only down by 3. Score is 8-5 with 5:47 left to go in the first quarter. So not a blowout lead by any means, but Central Catholic's style of defense has definitely been throwing Franklin off their game so far. So we'll see what happens as CC comes out of the timeout. Franklin doing the same. As we get ready for the second of 2 foul shots here for Quo. Second shot is no good, but CC with the rebound and a nice easy layup for 2. Franklin. Cross-court passes. That one's going to be a dangerous move as CC steals it away. They try to work themselves into the paint. Some nice ball movement there, but that shot's going to be a little underdone as they try to get that shot up from just underneath the basket. Doesn't work. So Franklin now with the ball. As Franklin tries to get a pass into the paint, CC's going to take that one away. Nice pass to right up front. Shot is no good. And that ball's going to be ruled last touch by CC, Franklin ball. So a substitute right here. Inbounding it for Franklin is going to be number 21, Fiona Morrison, I believe. And again, CC doing some aggressive double teaming here in order to try to throw Franklin off their game. And for the most part, it has been working. Franklin only down by 5, though, to their credit. Number 5, Chloe Fales, inbounds it for the Panthers. Fales gets it down court, and that ball is going to be, that's going to be a jump ball. This ball is going to be ruled in favor of the Raiders. So inbounding it for the Raiders is going to be number 3, McKenna McDevaney. And CC doing some long passes here. And that shot is going to be no good. And again, that's going to be Anila Quo. Or it might be Aniela Quo. So Quo with the first shot is no good. That one just bounces off the rim. 4:50 left to go in the first quarter. Second shot is good. So that's going to bring Central up to 11-5. And Chloe Fales inbounds it for the Panthers. She's having a hard time trying to find someone to throw it in. That's going to stay Franklin ball. CC got a hand on it. Number 21, Fiona Morrison inbounds it. That ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. So again, CC just doing everything in their power to keep Franklin from advancing this ball down to their side of the court. Franklin with the ball. Some good D right there from CC as Franklin tries to navigate this ball around the CC defense. And unfortunately, Franklin's going to be called for a travel there. Inbounding the ball for CC is going to be Lily Phillips. Oops, she's actually going to be brought over to the scoreboard side of the court. Nonetheless, it is Phillips, and she gets it to number 1, Addison Beers. Beers tries to drive it through into the paint. She gets it to Quo. Quo gets the shot for 2. Another deep pass. That one might have been tipped by Quo as, ooh, a nice pass there to Quo. Shot there is going to be no good. So Quo once again at the line, this time again for 2. And number 10, Mallory Santos into the game for the Panthers. 4:10 left to go in the first quarter. First shot by Quo is good. Second shot is good. So that increases CC's lead to 15-5, 10-point lead. And CC just continuing to make it hard for Franklin to crack CC's defense here. That ball is going to be stolen away. And CC bringing it down. A lot of ball movement going on between these two teams. Good shot there for 2, and it's a nice layup. That one by Chloe Fales as CC throws that ball way down court. That shot's going to be no good. It's going to be rolled last touch by CC, so Franklin ball.
Coming in for the Panthers, number 23, Ellie Bonacci.
So 3:15 left to go in the first quarter. 15-7 is the score. As Franklin gets the ball inbounds. And CC continuing to play very tight D here. Good shot there. Is going to be just shy of the basket, though. Both teams fighting for that one. CC comes up with it. Oh, nice pass there to Quo, and she gets the easy layup for 2. Franklin bringing it down. Yeah, CC's defense has just been ridiculously tough for Franklin to penetrate as CC knocks that ball away. Cole managing to regain possession of that one as CC drives the ball to the hoop. Can't get that shot to go. Franklin slowing it down a little bit here. This shot's going to be no good. That's going to be a foul for 2. So this is going to be number 22, Sophia Sacramone, going to the line for 2. Minute and 59 left to go in the first quarter. First shot is no good. Circles the rim. Second shot by Sacramone is good. So Franklin being forced to catch up to CC in very small increments here. CC passing the ball around. Franklin doing their best to play tight D here as well. Shot here for 3 is no good. Franklin with the rebound after it was initially bumbled around by a couple players on both sides. Deep shot 3, that's going to be no good. Franklin keeping the ball in bounds, but CC is able to take it up. Nice pass right there for CC. Shot for 2 is no good. Nice behind the back move there. CC just continuing to move the ball around. Oop. And that pass which was intended for Addison Beers, I believe, is going to be initially blocked by Franklin. But CC maintaining possession here. Deep shot there is going to rim out. Franklin with the rebound. 40 seconds left to go in the quarter. Shot there for 3 is good. So that brings Franklin into double digits. Cuts the lead down to 6. CC with their own 3-point shot. It bounces off the glass, goes swish. Franklin for another 3. Gets it. Whoa! You saw it right there, folks. CC goes for a wicked Hail Mary play to close out the first quarter, and unfortunately for them, it does not work out. It hits the front of the rim, and that's going to mark the end of the first quarter. So Central Catholic leading this first quarter by a score of 20-14. And now both teams take a breather as we get ready for second quarter action. As you viewers in Franklin know, there's some double basketball action happening. This game happening up here in Lawrence, Massachusetts. The boys basketball team will be playing in a little over 40 minutes on their home court. Both teams in their round of 16 matchups here. So absolutely best of luck to the boys team, as they are no doubt going to be warming up for their game in about 10 minutes or so. And we are ready for the start of the second quarter. Franklin will have number 10, Mallory Santos, inbound the ball for the Panthers. Franklin with the ball. That's number 23, Ellie Bonacci. Franklin drives it to the hoop. Can't get it to sink. Both teams fighting for this one. This is going to be a jump ball. And it's going to be CC ball. Number 24, Lily Phillips inbounds the ball for CC. Deep pass right there into the back corner. Addison Beers drives that ball to the hoop, and it's gonna, unfortunately for her, it's going to go behind the glass and out of bounds. So Franklin needing someone to inbound it to. They finally get the inbound player. CC continuing to play tight D. Ball might have been deflected away slightly. As Franklin moves the ball around. Oh, and it's going to be Daniela Quo stealing that ball away for CC. As Phillips gets that ball inside the paint, and CC cannot make that shot drop. Franklin with the ball. This is, it was Mallory Santos. Franklin for three. They can't get that ball to drop. Another jump ball. And this one's going to stay Franklin. So we thank you viewers at home for tuning into this match on Franklin Pride TV, both on cable and on YouTube, as that ball is going to be turned over. A little violation on Franklin's part is going to turn the ball over to CC. So 20-14 is our score here. 6:44 left to go in the second quarter as CC moves the ball around. Some good passing here, and a deep three. That one's not going to go. Foul is going to be an offensive foul is going to be called on CC. That's going to turn the ball over to the Panthers. So Santos gets the ball inbounds. That's behind the back move there by Ellie Bonacci. Franklin just moving the ball around. They don't really have too much of a choice here. Shot there is no good. Another jump ball. And this one's going to be ruled for Central Catholic. So Phillips inbounds the ball to Beers. She thought about it. She's going into the hoop. Quick passing going on here. Shot for three. That's going to be no good. Franklin with the rebound. Santos. Oh, nice pass right here and a good shot right there. That's going to go. Franklin fouled on that shot, and the ball is going to fall. That cuts the lead down to 4 with the potential to cut the lead down to 3. That shot is no good, and it's going to be Aniela Quo with the rebound for Central Catholic. Franklin tries to get a hand on that. That was number 14, Tessa Rodriguez, leaping for that one. She gets a hand on it, but it's going to knock it out of bounds. Regardless, it's going to slow CC's gameplay down. CC continuing to move the ball around as quickly as they're able to. Shot there. That's going to be called a jump ball. And this ball will be ruled in favor of the Panthers. And again, CC just doing massive double teaming here to slow Franklin down. And for the most part, it has been working. A nice shot right there for 2. cuts the lead down to 2 as CC tries to get a shot going there. Quo with the rebound. She gets her own rebound. That one's no good. That's going to be high and dropping right in front of the rim. Franklin with the rebound. Franklin for 3, gets it. So for the first time in the game, Franklin not only ties it up, but they take a 1-point lead with 4:46 left to go in the second quarter. Franklin taking their first lead of the game against the Central Catholic Raiders. And now the question is whether or not Franklin will be able to keep this momentum going. We know that CC has a lot of momentum in this game, as their double teaming defense has been rather strong for them. We've got quite a crowd here on both sides of the court. And of course, we also have you viewers at home. So coming out of the timeout, CC with the ball. Franklin with a 21-20 lead. Franklin takes that ball away. Franklin passes it on. Driving it to the hoop. That shot's going to be no good. Franklin keeping it inbounds and miraculously keep possession of it. This ball is going to be ruled in favor of the Panthers. Last touch by CC before it goes out of bounds.
Returning the Panthers, number 22, Sophie Sacramento.
So Franklin inbounding. Ooh, a nice play right there, and CC did not see that one coming. Very sharp play there, throwing CC off guard. Shot here by number 4, Caroline Vient. Is going to be good. So CC keeping the lead at 1. She thought about it, but decided against it. Shot here for 3 is good. That one, I believe, was Chloe Fails. CC drives it to the hoop. It's just going to hit the side of the rim. So no good. Franklin with a 4-point lead. Franklin is nearly tripped up there. Nice pass out here. CC's right back on defense. Franklin drives it to the hoop. And this is going to be called an offensive foul. A charge on the Panthers is going to turn the ball over to CC.
Second personal foul, first on the team.
.301 left to go in the first half. Addison Beers with the ball. She passes it on. CC just looking for the first open player. Shot right here is no good. That one's going to be last touch by Phillips, so that'll turn it over to Franklin. As we have a little delay here in gameplay. That was number 20, Kaylee Fernandez, I should say, trying to get her shoes tied up. She gets the ball. She looks for an open player. She finds one. And that ball is going to be instantly stolen away by Beers, who happens to be in the right place at the right time for that one. Shot here for three is good. That cuts the lead back down to 1. CC back to their CC going to be going to the line now for 2.
That's her first personal foul, second on the team. Lily Phillips will be at the line for 2.
CC goes back to doubling up on their defense. First shot is good. That's going to tie the game up at 26. Second shot is no good, but CC with the rebound. That's close. She gets the 2-pointer. And that's going to put CC back up to a 2-point lead. CC takes that ball away fairly easily. They drive the ball back down to their side of the court. They can't do anything with it. It's going to be ruled out of bounds by Franklin's hand. Minute and 53 left to go in the first half. Central with a 28-26 lead. CC with the deep 3. Oh, it circles around the rim but does not sink. As Franklin tries the ball to the hoop, she gets it for 2. That's going to tie the game up at 28. CC going for a deep pass there. It does not work. Close coming, but she wasn't able to keep it in bounds. She caught that one. She saw that one coming way too close to the end line, so that turns the ball back over to the Panthers. And as Franklin continues to move the ball around here, driving that ball to the hoop. A nice pass in, a nice shot for 2. That's going to be good. So Franklin back up to a 2-point lead here. There has been a lot of back and forth in this second quarter. And CC very much like Franklin throughout most of this game, being forced to take short passes. Shot there for 3 is good. So CC regains a 1-point lead, 31-30. 38 seconds left to go in the half. Franklin hoping to take the last shot of the quarter here. That ball's going to be stolen away. Go chasing it down. And now CC will be hoping to take the last shot of the quarter. Quo for 3. Can't get it to go. Franklin with the rebound. 15 seconds left to go. And so Franklin holds the ball as they drive it to the hoop. Oops, she's going to get tripped up. And since while she was trying to drive that ball to the hoop, it is not going to be considered a shooting foul. 4.1 seconds left to go in the half. Nice shot there for 2, and is it going to count? It is not going to count. Shot was taken just after the buzzer went off. So an unlucky break there for the Panthers, but they managed to keep Central to a 1-point lead as we go into halftime here. So the current score is Central Catholic 31. Your Franklin. Oh, it actually did go in. My mistake. So Franklin takes a 1-point. Franklin with the 1-point lead here, 32-31 against the Central Catholic Raiders, and we'll be back in a few minutes for the start of the second half. Stay tuned. Welcome back for the start of the second half of this girls varsity basketball matchup, where your Franklin Panthers are on the road to face off against the Central Catholic Raiders, I should say. The round of 16 matchup. Franklin was lucky enough to go into halftime with a 1-point lead over the Raiders, so it is 32-31 as gameplay for the second half gets underway. Shot there for three is good, and CC starts off with a three-pointer to get the game going. CC steals that ball away. That shot's going to be no good. Franklin with the rebound. So with that three-point shot, CC comes back with a 2-point lead. But Franklin with the ball as they try to navigate it around the CC defense. Driving that ball to the hoop. That shot's going to be low, but Franklin with the rebound. Ooh. And a breakaway. See if CC can make this pay off. They do. Nice, easy shot there for two. Makes the score 36-32. CC back to playing their very tight defense here, which for the most part has been working for them throughout the course of this match. That ball's going to be easily taken away. Little pass there, but CC manages to get the shot off. And that's going to be an offensive foul on CC. So Franklin gets the ball inbounds. Some quick passing right here as Franklin drives that ball to the hoop. And Franklin was hoping to get that pass to a teammate, but that doesn't work out. CC's right there to take it away. CC trying to keep that ball in bounds, but they cannot do so. So it's going to be turned back over to the Panthers. That ball's going to be stolen away by CC, and they get the easy shot for two. So that's going to be a pushing foul on CC. It'll stay Franklin ball. As number 10, Mallory Santos, is going to inbound it for the Panthers. Nice pass right there. CC continuing to play tight D here. As Franklin, with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot there for two is no good. CC with the rebound. Ooh, and Franklin tries to take it away. Santos may have been hitting the nose there, but she seems to be okay. As Franklin has an athletic trainer attending to her. CC with the ball. CC drives this ball to the hoop. That shot's going to be no good. Both teams fighting for this one. Franklin comes up with it. That pass intended for number 22, Sophia Sacramone. is not going to go to her. It's actually going to go to a CC player, but Franklin taking it back. Nice pass there intended for CC, just bringing that ball very quickly down to their side of the court. A lot of quick back and forth here. 4 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in the third quarter. CC leading the game by a score of 38-32. And we've got number 12, Carrie Finneran at the line for two. She gets the first one. Second shot is good. So that's going to make it an 8-point lead now for CC. Franklin doing a good job of moving the ball around, getting the ball to open players, which is the name of the game here. As and that's going to be a foul on CC. So Sacramone inbounding it for the Panthers here. Just quite a few fouls happening here on CC's part as Franklin continues to maintain possession here. She gets her own. That was number 5, Chloe Fales, who gets her own rebound after the shot doesn't work. Shot right there. Shot right there by Tessa Rodriguez is no good, but she's going to be fouled. So she will go to the line for two. First shot is good. That basket cuts the lead down to 7. Second shot is no good. CC with the rebound. As CC moves the ball around. Shot there for 3. No good. Goes up and over the basket. Franklin with the rebound. Deep pass right there to number 14, Tessa Rodriguez, and that shot is good for 2. Cuts the lead down to 5 for CC. CC for 2. That shot is no good. Franklin with the rebound. Franklin looking around for an open player. And that's going to be Rodriguez being called for traveling. Turns the ball back over to CC. So 40-35 is the current score in this game. Under 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. CC with a lot of quick passing around. That shot is no good. And Franklin knows that now is the time to press it as the shot for 3 is good. That cuts the lead down to 2. CC calling a timeout. So again, we thank you viewers at home for tuning into this girls basketball match on Franklin TV, both on cable and on YouTube. As the Central Catholic marching band is playing off in the corner. on the side nearest me. But yes, this has been a bit of a nerve-wracking game. Probably the closest game that we've witnessed for the Panthers. As the Panthers come out of the timeout. Now you remember, CC led by as many as 10 earlier on in this very same quarter. But Franklin has now cut the lead to 2, my mistake. As CC with the ball. Again, CC just moving the ball around very quickly. Shot right there is good for 2. So that's going to increase CC's lead to 4. CC steals that ball around. Steals that ball away. As Kuo takes that shot for 2. And just like that, CC increases their lead to 6. Shot here for 3 is going to be short. Franklin will not be able to keep that ball on bounds despite a strong effort there to do so. So it's going to be CC ball. 1:46 left to go in the third quarter. CC leading this game now by a score of 44-38. Deep pass right here. A little jump shot here for 2 is going to be no good. Shot underneath the basket nonetheless is not going to be good. Franklin with the ball. Nice pass right here. Shot here for 2 is no good. Franklin keeping possession here, but both teams chasing for that one. It's going to stay Franklin ball. Franklin, ooh, that ball is going to be stolen away by CC on the inbound. So they drive that ball to the basket. Shot is going to be good for 2. CC increases their lead to 8. CC continuing to play strong D here as that shot is going to be high and over the basket. And that shot's going to be no good, but it's going to stay Franklin ball. Last touch by the Panthers. 36.9 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Central now leading 46-38. Franklin had a 2-point lead only a few minutes ago. And just with a couple of snaps of their fingers, Central is able to make it a 46-38 game. Deep shot there for 3 is no good. Franklin with the rebound. As Franklin tries to figure out how to move this ball around this really, really tight CC defense as CC takes that ball away. That shot's going to be good for 2. CC is now up by 10 points as Franklin takes the time. Oop, that was actually the end of the quarter. My mistake. So with mere seconds left to go in the third quarter, Central increases their lead by 10. As we start getting ready for the start of the fourth and possibly final quarter here. Whoever wins this game moves on to the round of 8. Whoever loses goes home. And as was stated earlier, there is dual basketball action happening tonight. This game happening right now. And in just a few minutes' time, the boys basketball team will be playing their round of 16 game. So we start gearing up for the fourth and potential final quarter of this game. CC starting to run away with the score a little bit here, but we'll see if Franklin is able to catch up to them. They've been able to do so a couple of times at any rate. We'll see if CC is able to keep on pressing their defense here. As that pass is going to go out of bounds. So that automatically puts it back onto CC. So CC moving the ball around. Good pass right there inside the paint, and a shot there for two. Makes the score 50-38. CC with their biggest lead of the night. On that pass, and a nice little back and forth there, but Franklin cannot keep that ball in bounds, and that's going to turn the ball back over to CC. CC driving this ball to the hoop. And CC is going to be fouled. As this is going to be number 12. This will be number 12, Carrie Finneran. Carrie Finneran will be going to the line as Franklin again calls another timeout. This game is slowly starting to get away from the Panthers. Franklin has had a number of great passing plays here, but unfortunately they're just not able to make them pay off. Again, Franklin was leading this game at the start of the second half by a score of 32-30. And after just one quarter's time, Central has taken over the lead and made it a 50-38 game at this point. As we come out of the Franklin timeout. So again, Carrie Finneran at the line. First shot is no good. Second shot is good. So Franklin gets it inbounded, and CC again going back, doing a lot of their double teaming as they get another foul. First shot is no good. Franklin now bringing in number 22, Sophie Sacramone, I should say, and number 14, Tessa Rodriguez. Second shot for CC is good. As Franklin looks to get it inbounded, which they do. A lot of good ball movement here. As long as they don't do any full court passing. That's what I'm calling it. As Franklin goes for three, and they get it. They get their first basket of the last few minutes right there as they cut the lead down to 11. Shot there for two is good. And that's going to be called a foul on CC. Some of the CC faithful were not thrilled about that call. So Franklin maintaining possession here as they've got 6 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the game. Franklin trying their best to drive this ball to the hoop. A nice pass right here, and a shot for two is good. That's going to make it 54-43. Cuts the lead back down to 11. And CC doing just pulling a play out of Franklin's playbook right there. Gaining back the 13-point lead. That ball is going to be turned over to CC. Shot there for two is no good. Franklin comes up with it as they drive the ball down. Light pass there that's almost picked up by CC. They have been good at that. That ball is going to be knocked away by CC. Almost breakaway shot there for two is good. 58-43 is the score right now in the fourth quarter. 5 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the game. Shot there is going to be no good. Short of the basket. Franklin trying to do a little double teaming out there on here. A shot there by Quo is going to be no good. Franklin with the rebound. Franklin fully aware that time is not their friend right now. Shot there for three is good. And that's going to cut the score down to 58-46. A much needed three-pointer right there. So 4:35 left to go in the game. CC with a 12-point lead here. It is more or less crunch time at this point for the Panthers if they want to tie this game up and possibly either force it in overtime or take the game. But if there's one thing that can be said about CC's defense is that it has been aggressive and they've done a lot of double teaming. The double teaming has been CC's biggest defense against the Panthers. CC doing some nice ball movement there. That ball's going to stay in CC's possession. CC continues to move the ball around. deep three here is going to hit the rim. And it's going to be ruled out of bounds by CC. That's going to be a controversial call. CC's faithful did not agree with that one. Franklin gets that ball to an open player, and they get the shot for two. So score has been cut down to 10. And Franklin gets that ball. That pass was intended for a CC player, but Franklin happens to be right there. Driving it to the hoop, and can't get the initial shot, but she gets her on rebound, and that goes for two. So Franklin cuts the lead to 8. 3:25 left to go in the game. Franklin finding a tiny bit of gas in their tank as CC picks up a foul right there.
Foul is being whistled on number
3 minutes in, 19 seconds left to go.
That's her first, second on the team score.
In the game and possibly in Franklin's season. As that first basket for CC is good.
And number 23 for the Panthers.
Second basket is good. So Franklin with some good passing right here, and a shot for two is good. That's going to cut the lead back down to 8. And CC just doing their best to kill off the clock at this point. They're not overly concerned about driving the ball to the hoop, although they do try to get a shot there. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by CC. So Franklin with the ball. 2:40 left to go in the game. Good shot here for two, but can't get it to go. It's going to be just shy of the basket. .219 left to go in the game. That's going to be a foul called on the Panthers. So CC with the ball, some good ball movement here as they try to get another shot going. This is going to be a deep three. No good. Franklin with the rebound. Shot there is no good, but Franklin does get the foul.
Foul is on Central number 24, Lily Phillips, her fourth personal foul, second on the team squad.
So 1:50 left to go in the game. Central with the 60-52 lead here, pending these two foul shots. First shot is good. Franklin having a little bit of a timeout. Another basket here would make it a two-possession game for the Panthers. a three possession game if they try to go for the 2-point route. So with Franklin's fate hanging in the balance in this playoff game. Again, right now Central Catholic with a 7-point lead. 1:50 left to go. Franklin could change the turn of the tide in this game. But the way CC's defense has been throughout the entirety of this matchup, that's going to be very difficult for them to turn it as quickly as they'd like to. As both teams come back for the second foul shot here. Second shot is no good, rims out. Franklin. Both teams fighting for the toss for the jump ball. Is going to be ruled CC. CC able to get it inbounds. A jump ball. And this time it's going to be ruled in favor of the Panthers. So some super aggressive gameplay here. Again, the Panthers are acutely aware that time is not their friend here, as that shot is going to hit the rim. CC is going to be fouled. So CC now at the foul line. First shot is no good. Second shot is no good. CC with the rebound. Franklin steals the ball away. And that ball is going to be deflected out of. Oh, it's going to be last touch by a Franklin player, so that's going to turn the ball back over to CC. CC driving the ball down. Nice pass right there as they get that shot for two. And that was essentially the insurance shot that CC needed as Franklin goes for two there. CC with the rebound. And CC is just going to kill the clock at this point. Under a minute left to go in the game. Second shot is no good, as was the first shot. CC with a 9-point lead. 2-point shot here is no good. And after multiple rebounds, Franklin finally gets a basket as they also call a timeout. 62 to 55. CC with a 7-point lead here. Coach John Layton may just have his team just foul CC from this point on because they can't afford to lose any more time off this clock if they're going to try to catch up to CC. The only risk with doing that is that CC has the possibility to make both shots.
The winner of this game will move on to the round of 8, and they will play the winner of 2 sets.
So it's going to be a nerve-wracking 42 seconds, 42.9 seconds here.
That game is being played right now as we speak at 2 sets.
As both teams make their way out onto the court.
We'll play the winner of 2 sets Olympic Secretary.
As CC inbounds it.
Although it will be at the highest seed home court.
Good pass right there. And no, they're not going to. Ooh, foul right there is going to happen.
The foul is on number 23, El Ortiz. That's a fourth personal foul. Those folks will get the line for 2.
So at this point, it should be 2 shots for CC. First shot is good. Second shot is no good. CC fighting for the rebound. Franklin keeps it inbounds. Franklin with possession as they try to get a shot going. They cannot get that shot to fall. CC with the rebound. 22 seconds left to go in the game. Franklin does try to steal it away from them. It's going to be called a jump ball. It'll stay CC ball. So CC will more than likely just be playing the clock out at this point, although Franklin does foul them right there. But nonetheless, with 12.2 seconds, 12.2 seconds left to go in the game, CC leading the game by a score of 63 to 55. First foul shot is good. Second shot is good. That's going to make it a 10-point lead. So a hard-fought game by the Panthers against a very aggressive Central Catholic Raiders. That shot's going to be an air ball. Out of bounds. 2.3 seconds left to go in the game. So a very, very tough way for the Franklin Panthers to be knocked out of the playoffs. But nonetheless, they managed to keep the score within 10 points. And CC is going to walk off to the round of 8. Match will be happening at some point in the next few days. But CC is going to walk off with this game with a 65 to 55 win over the Franklin Panthers. So CC moves on to the round of 8. Franklin Panthers season is over. Again, a very tough way for them to go out, but they played their hearts out against a very aggressive Central Catholic Raiders team. So that's going to do it for our coverage here for Franklin TV. This is cameraman Chris saying Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time, Franklin sports fans. Have a good one.